Welcome to Mindfulness Monday. Today the question is, what's on your plate? Again, what's on your plate? And the reason I ask this question is a lot of times we're just eating without even looking at everything that's on our plate. So for today's Mindfulness Monday, if you're watching this, I challenge you, get a piece of paper, get a pen, and we're going to look at what's on your plate. Because sometimes, again, because we're the ones eating, we don't get a chance to actually see what's on our plate. So I want you to just take a step back outside of yourself and from the table. Take a seat back, push back from the table, and let's look at your plate. So get that piece of paper, draw a big circle. This will be your plate. And I want you to write down everything that you feel is on your plate. Put yourself on there. Put everything that you wish to accomplish or that you're working towards on there. If you have a job that you go to every day or every other day, put your job on there. If you have a partner, put your partner on there. Ooh, excuse me. If you have a church or a group, everything that's on your plate, everything that's on your mind, everything that you are actively doing or pursuing at this point in your life, put it on your plate. Write it down. Go through your days. Think about Sunday through Monday. Think about all 7 days. And everything that you do throughout those days, every person that you know that you encounter, put them on your plate. Everything that you're putting on your plate or the people that you're adding, you have to also include or think about the emotions of that person, the time that you're spending with this person, or the time that you're spending at these places. If you have bills, put them on your plate. If you do any extracurricular activities, any social settings, any social activities, put them on your plate. Okay? After you've put everything on your plate, put a fork down, or you can just write fork. And I want you to ask yourself, what is it that I'm needing to take a stab at? And you're going to put a fork in it. So this can be a challenge. This can be a career move. This can be just whatever next level, next step you're wanting to challenge yourself to. What is it that you're needing to take a stab at? And you're going to put a fork in it, okay? The next thing I want you to write down is a knife. With this knife, I want you to ask yourself, what or who am I needing to cut out of my life? Think about it. What or who, this can be a place, this can be a thing, it can be a habit, it can be an activity, it can be anything. What are you needing to cut out of your life? And I want you to write this by the knife or write this by the word knife, okay? And then the last thing, the next thing, let's just say, write down a spoon. On this spoon, the spoon represents what are you needing to be spoon-fed? What I mean by that is, what are you needing someone to give to you? What are you needing someone to spoon-feed you? In what areas of your life are you needing help in? Write that down on that spoon or write that down under the word spoon. And then I'm going to give you something to drink. Normally, I don't give anything to drink with this activity, but I think we all need something to quench our thirst, right? So in your cup, either draw a cup or write the word cup. Ask yourself, how can I fill my cup? Okay? So this is a mindfulness activity, just a way to quickly check in with yourself, where you are, what you're doing, to access your needs, to assess your needs. What are you needing? What's on your plate? Because oftentimes, again, we just sit and we just eat all day. We don't even know what we're eating. So really list down everything that's on your plate. And then I want you to ask yourself, if you have kids, be sure to put them on your plate as well, and all of the activities or things that they're doing or want to pursue. Put that on your plate. Okay? And then when you have your plate full, I want you to take a step back. Really look at your plate. And then ask yourself, can the next person really come and bring me their plate and put all of the things on their plate onto mine? Or is it only room for my items on my plate? Or do I have room over here in this little corner for such and such to come and put their things on my plate? But even then, if they're putting their things on your plate, that means that you're going to be responsible for them. And the reason I'm asking this, and the reason I want everyone to participate that's watching this in this activity, is because oftentimes we are busy fulfilling the needs or eating off, helping others to eat their plate, eat the things on their plate, meaning minimize the things that they have to do on their plate. Meanwhile, they're coming to your table. They are putting things onto your plate, but yet they're not taking anything off of your plate. They're not helping you eat. They're eating off of you. Y'all hear me? They're eating off of you because you're benefiting them, but they're not helping you eat. So I want you to reevaluate your plate. Take a stab at something new. Cut something out of your life. And allow yourself to be spoon-fed by allowing yourself to be helped in the areas that you need help in. And once you're finished eating, take your nice big cup of drink and fill yourself up with an act of self-love. Okay? Now, if that overwhelms you, just looking at everything that you got on your plate, it's all right. I do this exercise too. And what I do when I'm done eating, I push back from the table. I look at everything that's on that table, and the first thing I say is, I'm not going to complain about what's on my table. I'm not going to complain what's on my plate because I asked to eat. What I'm going to do now is, since I can see what I have to eat, I'm going to eat and chew one at a time. Okay? You can't put everything in your mouth at one time, and you can't really talk with your mouth full. It's not really table manners. So just eat one thing at a time, and you'll be all right. And if you are allowing someone to just bring you their things on their plate and just put it on your pile, reassess it, set some boundaries, and handle your own plate before you try to handle somebody else's. If you are allowing anyone to steal your joy, on that inhale, you're going to inhale peace, presence, and calmness. Hold while thinking of that love that you need to give yourself. And on that exhale, let go everything and everyone that's not serving you in this space. Okay? Now y'all have an amazing, amazing night. And don't let no one steal your joy, including yourself.